Hello fellow vegan vegetable haters, this is Daniela once again, and today I will be swatching makeup products from BH Cosmetics. For 2018, one of my biggest resolutions is to become 100% vegan. As of now, I am only a dietary vegan, so I don't necessarily go out of my way to buy vegan makeup products, vegan clothing, vegan household items, but for 2018, I'd like to do just that, become 100% vegan. As a result, I decided to get rid of the makeup I have and buy completely different makeup that is either vegan or cruelty-free. On my search, I came across BH Cosmetics and I bought a lot of things from them, starting from eyeshadows to mascara to makeup remover to setting spray and everything in between. So this is a swatching video. If you want to see the makeup products being put to use, go to my other channel at Dana Stefa. I will put the link at the end of this video and below. And I hope you enjoy, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, so for the first item, I can't really swatch the mascara, but I did buy mascara from them. It's called the BH Bliss Lash. It looks like this. And in the video that I made for my Dana Stefa channel, I did put it on, but I was already wearing false eyelashes, so you couldn't really tell the difference, but this is what it looks like now. I think for me, it wouldn't be really my favorite mascara because I feel like it clumps up the eyelashes a little too much for me, and I mean, it does give them volume. I think it does make them look more noticeable, but it's a little bit too clumpy for me. The wand is, I don't know, a standard mascara wand. I didn't really do it on the bottom eyelashes, but on the top you can see it's a little bit clumpy. So yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like about the mascara. I also bought their eyeliner. It's called the BH Liquid Eyeliner. I bought it in gray. I think this is the only eyeliner they have. So let me swatch it for you guys. As you can see, it is a little bit streaky. So really not my favorite eyeliner out there. There are better ones. For the price, I think this was about $5. But either way, I feel like there are better eyeliners that have better quality than this one for the same or cheaper price. So I would not buy this again. I also bought 3 lipsticks. The first one is called Jan, as in January. The second one is called Charlotte. And the third one is called Icon. So I'm about to swatch Charlotte. And if you go watch my Dana Stefa channel, you will see that this is the lipstick that I used for that makeup look. And it actually lasted a really long time. I wore it for about 10 hours. I cooked my New Year's Eve meal, and at the end, it was looking pretty good without any touch-ups. So I do highly recommend this shade. It's pretty pigmented, as you can see. It's not really patchy or streaky, so 10 out of 10 for me. The second shade is called Jan, as in January, and this is more of a nude color, I would say, for me. I don't know, I think this is nude. It's more of like a brownish, purplish type of mixture. Color is really pretty. It's not streaky, very pigmented, it's not patchy at all. So I do recommend that shade as well. They do dry matte, so as you see, Charlotte is beginning to matte down a little bit, but I do highly recommend these shades. They're not patchy, they're not streaky. As I said, this one did last more than 10 hours on my lips while I was munching and cooking at the same time, so highly recommend. And then the third shade is called Icon. This is the one that I'm wearing on my lips. As you can see, it's kind of patchy, very streaky. It took me a couple tries to get the color to look like this even. For these, you only need 1 layer in order for it to look that pigmented. I've only been wearing the lipstick for about an hour, I would say, and I think that it's not really working for me. However, I do understand that these dark purples are really hard to make, but either way, for the price, I feel like you can find a better quality for the amount of money you're paying. So you can see it's very streaky, very streaky. I don't recommend that shade. So while shopping for BH Cosmetics, I also bought the makeup remover. So I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys how well the makeup remover removes these lipsticks and eyeliner. So I'm gonna grab my cotton ball here and I'm just going to put some on there. And I'm just going to Alright, it took me about 3 attempts to get all the makeup off, but as you can see, it did a pretty good job. The reds and purples did stain a little bit, but for the most part, for the price, I'd say this is a win. Alright, next up is the Wild and Radiant Bronzer Palette. I got this for free with the purchase of all the makeup as a complimentary gift, so I didn't really buy this, but the price is $7.47. Alright, and it comes with 4 shades, but as you can see, there's really no labels as to the names of the shades, so I don't really know what they're called, so I'm just gonna go with the direction of them. So this top left right here, as you can see, it's very, very pigmented, very pretty payoff. I'd say this is really good for people with yellow or orangey undertones. Then this next shade right here. I'm sorry, I'm not flicking y'all off, I swear. Also very pigmented, very pretty. I think that could also pass as a highlighter in my opinion. It has a pink undertone, but very gorgeous really. And then this bottom one right here, I think this one also could pass as a highlighter. Very pigmented, very pretty. It looks a lot very similar to this one actually. So either way, very pretty. And then this last one right here. Okay, this is more of a copper. It's also similar to this one, except this one's a little bit more pink. So I would say this is more of a deep rose gold color. Very pretty. All 4 shades are really pretty. They are a bronzer palette. I think all of these could work as highlighters, these being for deeper shades, these for lighter shade people. Really, really pretty. Next up is the Ray Ray palette. This is a beautiful palette. It comes with a mirror, 10 mattes, and 5 metallic shimmer shades. And it also comes with 3 highlighters and then 3 contour shades. Very pretty palette. I will start out with the eyeshadows first, and then we'll go on to the face ones. The first one that I will try out is the nudist shade. Once again, I'm not flicking y'all off, I promise. Very subtle. It's either that or it just matches my skin tone too well. Next shade I'm swatching is Pancake. Very pretty. A little bit, I don't know if it's because of my hair or what, but it seems a little bit patchy to me. But the color is really pretty. I'd say it's also a transition shade depending on your skin tone. Next shade I'm trying is Mousse. If you watch my other video, you'll see that I did do a look using this color. Okay, I do think that it's because of my hair, but that color is a little bit deeper than this one. I don't know if you can tell. Really pretty shade, also a transition shade I'd say, or maybe for the outer crease. Next shade I will swatch is Control Freak, and this one I'm gonna place right here. It's really pretty. It has like an orangey undertone. I don't know if you can tell. Really pretty. And then last but not least, Black Beauty. Very pretty black. It's a black that you can build up. It would obviously go in the outer crease, or if you're doing a smoky eye, it'd be perfect black for that. You just gotta stack the crap out of it. So yeah, that's the top row. All right, now I'm gonna do the second row of eyeshadows. The first row is more for those people that like neutral colors or neutral looks. I'd say this second row is more of a kind of like autumn colored type of color palette, color spectrum, like the orangey, purplish colors. Very pretty colors, but it's for those people that like a little bit of pop of color in their eye looks. The first color that I will be swatching is Spice. It's a very pretty orangey transition shade in my opinion. I'd say this is a little bit more pigmented than the first row of eyeshadows. Very pretty. And the second shade is called Midnight. However, in my opinion, it looks a little bit green. But it's called Midnight. I don't know why, but to me it looks like greenish, brownish. Maybe I'm colorblind, maybe I just don't know, but it's called Midnight for some reason. The third shade I'm swatching will be Sunset. That one's more of a reddish, orangey type of color. Very pretty color. I rarely see red eyeshadow, so I'm very pleased to have it in this palette. Very pretty shade. The fourth shadow is called Friday. It's more of a purplish, pinkish shade. Very pigmented. I'd say more pigmented than the other three. Very pretty color. This is my favorite one so far of the ones that we've swatched today. And then the last one on that second row is called Connie. That's a more purple, deep purple shade, I'd say. And that's what it looks like. But this is definitely my favorite so far. Alright, now I'm going to swatch the last row, which is the metallics and the shimmers. The first up is Angel. This is a very pigmented type of inner corner or possibly even highlight shadow. So this is what it looks like. Very pigmented. If you want to see me make a fool of myself using this color, check out my other video. I was not expecting how pigmented it is. Very blinding if you ask me. If you use it as a highlight, actually let's try that right now, shall we? Look at that. Very, very blinding. I'd highly recommend. It's very pretty. Let's do the other side. And then a cupid as well. That's the first shade. Very pretty. Second shade is called Allison. It's more of a brownish shade. More brown than the other one. I'd say it's like a highlight color for people with deeper skin tones. It's more goldish. Very pretty as well. Then the third shade is called Tiffany. This is more of a copper look. Very pigmented. Very pretty. The next shade is called Fairy Tale. This is more of a gold color. I'd say it's less pigmented than the others though. My favorite so far is definitely this one. And then the last color is called Passion. This is more of a purple metallic type color. Very pigmented and very creamy. Has the same consistency as the Angel one, which is the first one I swatched of this row. Next up, I'm going to swatch the highlight shadows. The first one is called Moonlight. It is very similar in color to Angel, which is the first shimmer metallic shade that I swatched. However, this is more yellow than Angel, but still very pretty, less creamy. Still blinding. The texture of it is less creamy than Angel. The second one is called Radiant, and this is more of a rose gold type of color. And then the last one on here is called French Toast. More of a dark brown color. Next, we're gonna swatch the contour colors. The first one is called Chai, and I'd say this is for the more fair-skinned type of girls. It honestly blends into my skin tone. Do you see it? Next is Mocha. This is the one that I used in my other video. I'd say it's more for medium skin tone girls. All these have orange undertones. And then the last is Brownie Bite, and that was more of a deeper shade. Alright, that's it for the Ray Ray palette. Next is the Galaxy Chick palette. I got this palette as a gift for Christmas from a very dear friend, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I did not make a video on it, but if you would like to see that, please like and comment on this video. The palette is very beautiful, as you can see. Very beautiful colors. And I will begin by swatching the first row. So first up is Sun. This is a very beautiful rose gold color. All the colors on this palette are shimmers and metallics. So it's very pretty, very beautiful. However, you can't really create a full look using the palette unless you're a bold individual, which I'm not. Next up is Jupiter. This is a very pretty, deep pink red color. Not as pigmented as the other one, but still very pretty color. Next is Prometheus. This is somewhat of a, I'd say, dark pink purplish color. Like lavender, more of a lavender. Very pretty. Seems to be more of a metallic, just like this one. And then next is Aphrodite. Honestly, I don't know my galaxy, so I don't really know what half of these are. I'm assuming it's a moon. But Aphrodite is a very beautiful wine color. Very pigmented. Next up is Milky Way. It's a very pretty, deeper lavender than Prometheus. Okay, so I guess the pattern here is metallic shimmer, metallic shimmer. The next is Cosmic, and that's the last one on the top row. And that one is more of a purple color. I love all these colors, but I gotta say that my favorite ones so far are this one and this one. But I think I like this one better. Yeah. Alright, next row. The first one up is called Saturn. And this also seems to be a metallic. Very blinding, it's beautiful. Next is Venus, and this is a orange color. Next is Meteor, and this is more of a baby blue type of color, like icy blue. Next is Comet, and I think this is just the shimmer version of Meteor. Nope, this is more of an aqua blue. Next is Earth, but unlike Earth, this is a beautiful baby blue color. It's not a deep blue, it's baby blue. And last but not least, on that same row, is Neptune, and this is more of a navy blue color. I'd say that's the least pigmented of this row. I gotta say my favorite one from this row is this one. And finally, I'm going to swatch the last row, starting with Mercury. I'm really loving these metallic colors. They're very light and they don't really have much fallout, and they have a great payback. Next is Mars. This is like a beautiful copper color. Next is Asteroid. It's a deep purple. Next is Electra, which is a baby blue color. Oh, look at that. So pigmented. I love it. And then is Moon. That one's more of a dark purple. And then last but not least is Pluto. It's not as pigmented as the others. So definitely for this row, my favorite is this one. I gotta say that these are some very beautiful colors. However, the one thing that I am missing is Uranus. Alright you guys, that is all for this video of swatches. First impressions of all the makeup is that all the colors are very beautiful, very pigmented. There are a few that are quite streaky and patchy, like this lipstick that I'm wearing right now, which is called Icon. The Galaxy palette is beautiful. All the colors are very, very pigmented. The metallics are blinding. I love the metallics. And the shimmers are very pretty as well. For the Ray Ray palette, I gotta say that my favorite color is Angel, which is the metallic white color. It's very beautiful, very creamy. I absolutely love it. And all the mattes have pretty good payout. I love the color Charlotte on the lipstick. It's beautiful. And I highly recommend this brand. The bronze palette is also very beautiful. I love food, obviously, but I also love makeup. So I wanted to expand my vegan vegetable hater handle into the makeup world as well. And this is my first attempt to do so. So please let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you want me to try out any other vegan makeup brands, also let me know. Please like, comment, share, and click on that bell icon down below if you want to be notified for every time I post, because as you all know, it is a mystery. Neither you nor I know when I will post, so please click on that bell because it will let you know when I post, which won't be often, so you won't be getting flooded with emails regarding my posts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please comment down below if you have any of these items and if you love them. Anyway, bye guys, and please check out my Instagram page and my other channel. The links are down below. Thank you. Bye!